Tropical Storm Isaias continues to be the main feature on the weather map tonight. Off the coast of Florida right now. Notice not many rain bands even making it into the state of Florida right now, but certainly churning up the surf a bit. And there are some signs it's still trying to maintain a little bit more organization as it heads over the Gulf Stream waters. There's still the possibility that it could regain hurricane strength before approaching the Carolinas tomorrow night. In our neighborhood, we've had storms just lining up north and west of town tonight and then heading up to the north just east of Fredericksburg, and still a few are out there and will be hanging around during the overnight hours. We have a flash flood watch in effect. This is more or less because of the tropical storm, but still we're going to see some thunderstorms around the area tomorrow once again. 81 degrees outside. It is tropical. The dew point standing at 74 degrees. We'll drop back into the low and mid 70s overnight. And tomorrow, I don't think we're going to make it to 90 degrees. This will be the first time in 3.5 weeks we don't. High is expected to be in the upper 80s tomorrow night. All right, we check on the stats of the tropical storm right now, which is located about 50 miles east of Cape Canaveral. Maximum sustained winds at 70 miles an hour. It's moving to the north-northwest, eventually to take more of a turn towards the north. And here's the forecast track by tomorrow night about 8 o'clock. It's just east of Charleston. The track will be determined by an upper level trough that's to its west. If that comes a little farther east, it's going to push it a little bit more towards the ocean. And there are some signs that could happen, but I caution that could go back and forth over the next 24 hours. So right now the forecast track is as we see it here past Raleigh around Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock. And then past eastern Virginia by early afternoon on Tuesday before heading way off to the northeast. Notice it goes over the Big Apple and then into parts of New England. In terms of impact here, we expect potential gusts across much of central Virginia to be 35 to 45 miles an hour. Higher to the east. In terms of rain, a widespread area of 2 to 4 inches, but locally a little bit higher than that. And there may be a severe weather threat, a tornado threat across southern and eastern Virginia during the day on Tuesday. All right, let's show you in terms of the rainfall amounts. This is from the European model, which really gives us a good idea of what's going on here. It's kind of right in the middle of all the computer guidance, anywhere from 2 to 4 inches, again, likely with some locally higher amounts. In terms of wind gusts, this is Tuesday morning. Watch what happens as we go throughout the day. Gusts really picking up to near tropical storm force winds down in Hampton Roads, up to around 50 to 60 in the afternoon. And then the storm breezes out of the way by the time we get to Tuesday night into Wednesday. Here's the greatest risk of tropical storm force winds just off to our east. Our percentage here in Richmond, about 39–40% that we'll see tropical storm force gusts. Overnight tonight, just a few storms off to the northwest. Tomorrow things are quiet in the morning. We start to see a few storms flare up here midday into the afternoon and evening. We'll look to the south on Tuesday. Watch what happens here. The big batch of rain comes through around midday. Notice it's I-95 and points east where we have the tropical storm warning in effect, and it's out of the way by later Tuesday afternoon. So we have a window from about 8 in the morning till about 2 or 3 in the afternoon where we'll see the heaviest rain and the strongest winds. 70 to 75 overnight, very muggy, just a few storms mainly off to the northwest that will fizzle. Tomorrow the storm chances pick up from midday right through the afternoon with a high temperature of 88 degrees, and there's that really wet day. Flooding rains on Tuesday, high winds as well. And the rest of the week we'll see some typical summer weather, highs in the upper 80s and some scattered storms each afternoon. Don't go away.